The craziest farming strategy is back in Battles 2, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Boat Ice Farm has returned, and today we're going to use it. Let's hop right into it. Alright guys, and we have actually gotten the best Boat Ice Farm map in the entire game here, so I'm pretty excited about it. Yes, we have Star, so we are going Gwendolyn with this strategy because Gwendolyn is the hero to pair with ice strategies now, unless you want to go with Snowpat, but I'm pretty sure Snowpat actually doesn't pair very well with this loadout. You would expect it to work well, but Gwendolyn's just much better early game here. And it gives your boats extra damage late game, which is really nice. So yeah, we're just doing a Gwendolyn start and then getting our boat down round 1. Opponent's going Druid with Etienne, which I've got to say is really weird. Druid Etienne, I don't really know what to expect there. And they get, what's that? Heart of Vengeance early, so they're going to try to get some Druid leaks in. Okay. Let's send some green balloons towards them and try to save for the first banana farm. I wanted to go for a banana farm before I bought Grape Shot on my boat. That might be too greedy though. We're gonna leak quite a bit, that's fine. I'll tank them, I'll tank them. Come on, banana farm. Yes. Nice. Made ourselves $40 there. And then Grape Shot's $5.50, so after this next eco boost I should be able to afford. Wait, are they going into eco strategy? I think they are, and they went for Druid of Wrath. Oh, that's a mistake. Druid of Wrath is not actually good at all in the early game if you don't have, like, Oban Pierce buffing it. So, in their case, it's not going to defend much at all, especially with their kind of weird location for it, too. Now, if they buy Lightning on it, then Lightning with Druid of Wrath can actually do some decent work. So we'll see what they end up doing there. Let's target the cocktail in the intersection. Okay, if they don't send me pink balloons, I don't need to use the cocktail yet, and I can probably upgrade the farm a little bit first. We'll see, though. One upgrade farm. Nice. Or one farm upgrade. And we will do 2 farm upgrades here in a second. There we go. Let's send some white balloons. Okay. What you gonna do here, brother? Against the white balloons. And they're sending me greens. Let's go for a cocktail on defense. Yeah, their druid's chasing. This is gonna be really rough for my opponent if they don't buy lightning on their druid. They are gonna be in some deep trouble. They're chasing. I want a balloon boost. Okay, they got lightning. But I didn't want to waste a balloon boost because I felt like they were just going to buy lightning anyways. So it would have been kind of a waste. I don't know. We got cannon ship on my end now. I intentionally, by the way, did not cross path my boat. Because even though the cross path, I'm going to get the bottom cross path on this for camo detection eventually. But it's not worth for me to cross path at early game. Because even if I had long range for the extra pierce, I still would need to buy cannon ship. So it's better for me just to go straight for cannon ship and save the $300 for now, if that makes sense. That's the most optimal way to play it. Second greater production. Nice. They're sending me some yellow balloons. I don't think that's really much of an issue for me, though. Maybe I need long range against yellows, or I could use a cocktail if it comes down to it. No, it looks like we're fine. We're good against this. Okay. We'll keep the cocktail targeted here. Purple balloons. Okay, purple balloons actually might be a problem, because Gwendolyn can't pop them. No, we're defending. I kind of want to go for an early bank, is my plan. So let's see if I can achieve that. I'm actually going to stop my eco here at 575 for now. They've got Sniper in the strategy. Okay, so it's Druid, Sniper, Etienne. I really don't understand Etienne here. I'm curious as to what their third is. This loadout's not really making much sense to me at the moment. Oh, I'm like $300 off. I really would have liked the bank this round. Okay, round 10 bank's fine. I could have gotten around 9 if I had just a tiny bit more cash. Ice Tower there, long range on you. This will be an Ice Shards, in case they rush. Currently nothing's going on. I do want to rush them as well. I feel like that defense just isn't very strong. I can't really send a Camel Rush, so the Sniper's gonna deal with Camel Balloons along with Etienne. You could say, what about Camel Leads, Ryan? I'll show you why these don't work. Etienne gives you a chance to bypass balloon immunities, which means, yeah, they actually just pop the Camel Leads with the Sniper shots. Okay, Ice Shards. We're good. They're sending me some ceramics. I should be fine against these. I could go for a second ice tower if I need to. I don't think I need to, though. Actually, let's just do it. It looks like our ice tower is kind of missing. Let's send them a rush, though. Here we go. Let's see what you do. We don't know their third yet. They drone swarm. And tower boost, okay. I honestly don't think I even would have forced a tower boost there. I kind of just wanted to see how they react. That was a very small rush, but I'll take it. Now, I'm not going to go for the kill here, but I do want to force more defense and maybe see a third tower out from them. So let's send another rush. Rainbows and purples on top. What's their plan? Full auto rifle. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Third is still unknown. I am leaning towards their third being Super Monkey currently. Druid Sniper Super is a strategy people used to run all the way back in the day, and it's actually a really strong strategy. The issue, though, is I really don't think ETN does anything for this loadout. Besides, I guess, giving your druids camo detection, which is something. I feel like, though, something like Oben or just, I don't know, other heroes would be so much more beneficial. You don't really need your druids to have camo detection for early game when the sniper has bonus camo damage to begin with, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm guessing the third is Super Monkey because they didn't go for their third to help defend the mid-game rushes I sent, which means the third wouldn't have really been very helpful to begin with. My plan's gonna be pretty simple though. I want to get that Monkeynomics as soon as possible, and then we'll be microing the nomics as the strategy typically entails. Wait, am I good here? Okay, that's... Oh, yeah, I was too busy looking at my side almost leaking, and I missed out on some... Probably a lot of interest, actually. That's not good for me. That was not played well at all. I am disappointed in myself. I think I can't cash this out next round either. I'm pretty sure I won't have enough cash for the nomics. As is, well, we can see. We can see. Let's get you up. Let's collect this, you, sell. I'm not gonna have enough cash. I'm not gonna have enough cash. That was stupid. That was really stupid. I should have waited one more round. Now it's gonna be hard for me to reach the amount of cash I need to because I'm in debt. Why'd I do that, Ryan? Why'd I do that? No! I just need more cash, please. And I'm gonna die to this Moab. Oh my gosh, everything's going downhill fast, guys. Everything's going downhill fast. This is not how you play the strategy. This is not how you do it. Do I need Firestorm here? I don't think so. Dude, we could have gotten around 20 nomics, and now it's gonna be like around 22 nomics because of, yeah, bad plays on my end. I mean, we probably could have gotten around 19 as well if I didn't make some earlier farming mistakes and everything. All right, I've just got to collect you, sell you, nomics up finally. So much later than it should have came, but it's fine. The third is Ninja, by the way. Yeah, ETN makes zero sense with this strategy. I'll be completely honest, guys. There's like probably 5 different heroes that would pair with this loadout better. But you know, Pennywise likes ETN, so we'll let him be. Get Banana Salvage on you. Here's the play. If you haven't seen this before, we go Nomics ability, favorite trades, collect, sell, micro. And this is actually more efficient than simply keeping your Monkeynomics and like waiting for the ability to come back and back, because you get the ability off cooldown partially every time you micro it, and you don't lose very much cash microing it because you have the increased sellback from bottom path farm and the increased sellback from your boat. So that's what the whole strategy revolves around. And we can probably get a BRF on our side. Let's be careful here. Arctic Wind. I don't want to randomly die against something at this point. If we randomly die against something, that's how we just lose the game. I still feel like I'm in a solid position just because, I don't know, my opponent's strategy does not strike me as a very strong one. I guess Sniper and Ninja is a good pairing though, with the Cripple Moab and the Bloon Jitsu spam. And then they've got Druid too, but their farming is honestly not very good. They don't have that many Sniper farms yet. Alright, micro you again. Perfect. I think after the next Nomics micro, we should be able to afford a Banana Central, hopefully. We'll see about that. I could send them a Tester Rush too. Is there any rushes that would be smart to send? Or just interesting? Maybe go for Banana Central first, and I'll send them a fortified ZOMG and see how they react against it. That's a good idea. I almost have enough for the, what's it called, Banana Central. Sell, Banana Central, perfect. Okay, there's a couple phase balloons now coming in from the AI. We gotta be careful about those. Let's get a Kraken in the back. This can be an Icicle and Pale in case they rush me. Micro again. Okay, this was a slow micro, but it's fine. Slow progress is better than no progress, guys. Round 28, fortified ZOMG. How are they gonna react? Popping the ZOMG layer itself shouldn't be difficult for my opponent because they do have snipers, so they can stall it indefinitely. The difficult part's going to be when it pops into fortified BFBs and fortified Moabs. They'll need like something to clean those up, obviously. They get up a sticky bomb, and they're actually not stalling it much at all currently. They only have one shrapnel main Moab to slow down the ZOMG layer. This could get dangerous for my opponent fast. Alright, more farms on my end. Let's get icicles in here. Nice. And then I'm sure you guys can guess what my late game plan is with this load. It's just aircraft carrier spam with super brittle and Gwendolyn abilities, and it's super strong. Okay, they popped the layer. They used UCAV ability. Alrighty. Opponent's doing some work there. Respect it. My farms are looking still actually not terrible, despite all the farming mistakes I've made this run. Our farms aren't terrible. They did defend, actually. Wow. But that wasn't cheap. The way they defended was not cheap. Okay, I would like to defend something from them. We'll see if they rush me, though. I feel like it's kind of unlikely. Currently, we just have a bunch of destroyers on my end. Let's micro you one more time. Yeah, I don't know if this guy's gonna rush, bro. I don't think he sent me a single rush all game, actually. Now that I, am looking back. I don't think this guy's rushed me at all. Bro is out here playing BTD6. Okay. Do I send them now? Let's send one fortified B80 and see what they do. Their current setup is not going to get close to defending a fortified B80. They're going to need to get some 5th tiers in there, build an actual strong ninja army. They use a tower boost immediately. Okay. They're upgrading ninjas to balloon sabotages. Yeah, balloon sabotages are not going to really help you against a B80, brother. I'm sorry to break the news to you. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but a balloon sabotage is not going to be very helpful there. They've done 1 damage stage against it. Somehow. I don't even know how they got that damage in there, but nicely done. They're not going to counter me, dude. Like, what is this? You're just going to stare at... You're not defending it, bro. Like, it's still got half the HP remaining. It's turning the final bend. Let's just sell these farms. We'll play it safe on my end. We'll just spam a bunch of aircrafts in case they counter me. But it's just not going to happen. Well, then. You know, at least we're against an easy opponent for the first match because I made a lot of mistakes, but they did not capitalize off them. So I got away with the win, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, we got the same map once again. Yes, we're back on Star here, and this is going to be an interesting one because we are warmed up now, right? We know the mistakes we made in the previous game. We're going to capitalize off of them. We're going to learn. We're going to grow. All of that. An opponent is starting with Pat Fusty. Okay. Fair enough, brother. We are going to get our boat down round 1. Curious as to what strategy they are running with Pat, Mr. Balloon Popper. Tac Pat. Okay, so Tac Pat actually makes some sense. Pat can buff the damage of Tac. If they're going Village with their loadout, then Village actually buffs Pat as well. Believe it or not, the top path Village and the Village buffs Tac as well. So that can be a pretty decent combination. We would just be taking the same farming route I took in the previous time. Trying to get a round 2 banana farm would be nice. Alright, Gwendolyn first. Let's get the farm down. Nice. Farmer. Bot of balloons. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to upgrade Grape Shot on you. Actually, not yet. Oh, they're sending me yells now. Alrighty. Come on, Grape Shot, Grape Shot, Grape Shot. Let's go. Okay. So if they're sending me yellow balloons, they might not be going Village, because Village obviously is implicating them going in an eco strategy. They're not going to be going Tac Village Farm, or if you do go Tac Village Farm, it's not a very strong strategy to begin with. But yeah, they're sending me Space Eco, which means they're probably going a farm strategy. Or at least that's what I'm thinking now. They haven't placed a farm yet, so who knows? Let's target the cocktail in the intersection. It is Village. Huh. And they placed a Village on round 4, which is like crazy early. Okay. And they're buying discounts. Interesting. So maybe they're playing like Village as people play farm and just going low eco trying to get a Village farm early. Which, in theory, doesn't sound too bad, right? You're playing it like you're playing Banana Farm. but in practice, it's actually pretty trash. It's much more effective. You make tons more money by simply just going for more eco early, by sending grouped eco balloons, than having to wait to save up thousands of dollars for that first village farm. That's like the advantage of banana farm over village farms. You can invest the money at a much faster rate because farms aren't as expensive, and just farming and farms in general are just more efficient too. For money spent versus money gained. Either way, they got their blade shooter up. One other advantage of them playing like this for me is that they're not sending me much balloons at all, so our current setup is very cheap, obviously. We don't even have our boat upgraded like at all, which I'm gonna capitalize off of. Let's honestly just go for an early monkey bank. I'm gonna go like really low eco and see how early I can get bank up. Yeah, we'll go 500 eco, then I'll stop. I sold 500 amount. This game, I'm gonna avenge the farms I had last game, guys. Don't worry. We are gonna get the craziest farms of all kind, of mankind, not all kind. What am I saying? And the good part about the strategy too is like you can, even if you fill up all the farm slots in the top, you can actually freeze the water and farm around the water too. So that could be an interesting thing to accomplish. All right, monkey bank this round. Round 8 monkey bank without selling a farm for it. Let's use a cocktail against that. It's glue gunner. Okay, so it's attack glue village, which makes sense. I don't think they're playing it in a good manner though. Like, I don't like this 2 village early game that they've got going on. I feel like it's not good. All right, they're sending me yellows. I'm gonna go for cam chip. Plan here is pretty simple for me. Just keep on farming and we will get that early nomics. We'll see how early I can get a nomics here. I'm aiming for at least round 19, but I think I might be able to get like around 18 with how early I got that bank if I don't mess up my farming too much here and my opponent's not aggressive. We'll see. Let's go for a plantation. Ice tower down here. We'll go for a second ice tower. They got a glue hose on their end. Okay. They're gonna need some sort of camo detection. I don't want to kill them with the balloons though. I literally could have killed them with camos there. I'll let them be. Come on, get your camo detection. There you go, brother. There you go. They still haven't sent me any rushes as well. Okay. Strongest Hall Master's opponent. I'm just going to be greedy. I'm not going to upgrade these ice towers yet. There's no need to. Oh wait, we should get range on the boat at least though. Okay, we're leaking. That's fine. 2 plantations on my end. Let's upgrade a little bit on them now. Just so I don't die. I need to get this into a IMF alone before round 15 concludes because it's going to overflow. That's the mistake I made last time, or one of the mistakes. I mean, I made multiple mistakes with my farming last time. That's one of the main ones. I did not cash out. I did not get IMF loan early enough. So this time around, we won't make that same mistake. Let's sell you. IMF loan. Perfect. And I guess the timing is going to work out after round... What? Timing's going to work out so it's after round 16 concludes that this is going to be full. Okay. We'll see if I have the money. That'll be around 17 Monkeynomics, guys. According to my calculations, that'll be around 17 Monkeynomics. Which is just absolutely insane to think about. But I don't know if we'll actually be able to afford it. I still don't even have an ice shards on my side. Like, that's how crazy our farming is. How crazy my greed is. Okay. Sell. Collect. We have enough. We have enough. Yes. And actually have enough for ice shards too in case they rush me. What the heck, ladies and gentlemen? Balloon popper. You should realize how bad of a position you're in now. Are you gonna rush? You can't be letting your opponents get a Monkeynomics in round 17. That's just not good. He's like, okay, I see your Monkeynomics. I'm gonna answer back with a Monkey City on my own end. How about that, Ryan? How about that? I just got a 4th tier monkey village. What you gonna do about that, brother? Well, I could probably just send them a little fortified mob rush. Okay, we need to micro this. Wait a second. This is very slow micro. I wasn't really prepared to micro. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I could have microed much faster if I was like actually paying attention. All right, they use pad ability. They're gonna defend that pretty easily. At least I did force a, what's it called? Attack shooter upgrade on their end. That's something. Let's get ice shards on my side now. Perfect. And we'll micro this again in a second. No, I am stupid. I sold it without favorite trades. The whole point of this boat was I was gonna collect the ability, upgrade favorite trades, and micro it. Man, okay. Let's lock in, Ryan. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. I am not playing this optimally. It's fine. I just missed out on like how much difference does favorite trades make? Probably, I don't know how much difference it makes in the amount you get from sell value, but it makes a pretty big difference. It's not worth to micro it if you don't have favorite trades when you're microing it. So it would have been smarter for me just to keep it up if I'm not going to use favorite trades. You know what I'm saying? Round 22. They get up their monkey. Okay, they get up that. Nicely done. Nicely done. They got the 5th tier village up. So now they're actually going to send some eco because they got the increased eco, which makes sense. I think here's my plan, guys. I've thought about it. I've pondered it. We are going to bring back the big green snake. That's pretty much what the strategy used to do back in the day. You'd always send infinite ZOMGs on round 30, at least against tax strategies. That was always the tactic. So we're going to bring it back. We're going to send my man infinite ZOMGs, and he's not going to like it. Okay, got Banana Central up on round 23. That's pretty good. Do I need to use a Firestorm here to defend? Maybe. We'll just use it. Play it safe. We got like the most passive opponents in all of Hall Masters in today's video as well, because the previous opponent didn't send me any rushes either, right? So this guy doesn't send rushes. The previous opponent didn't send rushes. What is going on, guys? I understand, like, if you have an eco strategy, you're going to play more passive to begin with, but you can't just let your opponent chill without an ice shards for like half the game, you know what I'm saying? That's just not gonna work in battles too. You don't even need to send like a big rush either. You can send like mostly eco balloons. Just like grouped whites would have forced a ice shards or something. Grouped blacks, I don't know. Let's get a destroyer on my end now. And I'm gonna get this into a crowd cannon in the back just in case. Just in case something happens, you never know. Okay, we're gonna have to micro you again in a second. Come on. Micro. Yes. We've got what, 5 BRFs, a Banana Central, a Monkeynomics, all on round 26. That's really good farming. They are prepping some more village farms on their end. Okay. Am I gonna be able to fill up all the land and start placing farms in the water here soon? I think so. I guess it probably would have been smart for me to build my BRFs actually with the middle cross path instead of the bottom cross path. We're gonna keep doing bottom cross path for now because I've already done it. If you want to get the middle cross path on your BRFs, you want to build those first as well. Like the order matters. Okay, wait a second. Icicles, don't die. Oh, I didn't micro you. Micro you. But if you're going to sell the farms after a couple rounds, then you definitely want the bottom cross path on your BRFs. So, at this point, it's round 28 already. Bottom cross path is 100% the move. Alright, let's move you to here. Get one more of these up. And we'll start freezing the water. Micro you again. Okay, I got an absolute 0 by accident. That's not really what I was aiming for, but it's fine. They got an Inferno Ring on their end. Okay, that actually got buffed in the recent update. I think they made it cheaper. I have yet to showcase that buff, so that'll be in some other video of mine. I'll be going for an Inferno Ring for sure. I think we'll just leave it there as far as farming is concerned, though. We got 2 in the water, which is decent. Let's use that ability. All right. Now we sell. Hold it down. Wait. We'll go this crazy. We're gonna balloon bot ZOMGs, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna balloon bot ZOMGs. Okay, Icicle Impale. And he's still ecoing. Like, guys, when you see a million ZOMGs running down your side, don't continue ecoing. You need to build your defense. You need to sell your villages, brother. You need to get homeland defense. You need to get Glue Storm. You need to answer back right now, Balloon Popper. You're gonna die. Do you not want to defend? Oh my gosh, bro. Like, what are these Hall of Masters players? I don't get it. Okay, now he's actually using Call to Arms, some abilities, Pad ability 2. And it is actually putting in some good work, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's Balloon Boost. I should have been using Balloon Boost to begin with. It's definitely not enough, though. This might have actually been a possible defense for my opponent if they did sell their villages, though. Because imagine they had Homeland defense with Pad ability and Super Maelstrom and all of that. That could have cooked. But instead of cooking, they are getting cooked. And yep, Balloon Popper goes down. That was just a taste of what Bold Ice Farm can do farming-wise right there, ladies and gentlemen. Microing Monkeynomics under favorite trades literally makes you so much money. It's a very fun strategy. So yeah, let me know what strategy you'd like to see next on the channel. Round back out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.